Hello, everybody. It is Brenda Sellers coming to you from my craft room here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Let's try to get this party started. Hope that everybody had a great weekend and got to do something fun for yourself. So, tonight is November the 20th. It's about 5 minutes after 8, 6-ish, somewhere in there. Let's make some cards. I know that Thanksgiving is coming up, and so I want to offer my little deal again. So if you want the cards that I make tonight, use the host code. There will be 3 cards. You will get enough paper product to make 2 of each. So let's share my screen and let's get this party started. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry. Let's turn that. Not sure why it's doing that, but anyway. Oh, it did not pick up the correct screen. What is it doing? Share screen, document camera, share. Let me fix it. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that's not the right screen. Okay. Let's pop this out. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works correctly. And I think I need to get another little I've got a little adapter that's got like 3 different USB ports plugged into it. And I think that's what the issue is. It wiggles around too much. All right, let's try this again. There we go. And you see the little notes on my, there we go. Let's just slide it that way and you can't see them. All right. So, not a whole horrible lot going on. I know that the last chance sale is coming up soon and all of that fun stuff. I will share those details as they come out. But tonight, let's make some cards. We are going to start with Orchid Oasis. And we are going to score it at 4 1/4. And we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Lay that there. And I wanted, let's see. Well, trying to find some flowers. No, not that one either. Let's use two-tone floral and make our background. And then we're going to use the Orchid Oasis ink pad. So it's going to be tone on tone. We're going to use the bigger of the 2. And that way. And then I need my paper piercing mat. Right here it is. Let's go ahead and fold our cardstock. The 3 cards tonight are totally on the fly. I haven't looked up anything, so these little creations are coming out of my brain. Be scared. It could be very scary, right? So this is how you create your own little background. Stamp one there. You could stamp off if you wanted to. Kind of like that. Now, I do want to fill it in because I'm going to use vellum and we're going to heat emboss some vellum. It's kind of like a friend recently did a card and ish kind of she embossed vellum. That's where I got the idea. So close this up and see if there's some, yeah. I'm going to use that piece. And we're going to cut it at 4. It's already 4 and 5 1/4. And we're going to use our good feelings. And we're going to say sending sunshine your way. Haven't used that one. Yay. Or maybe I have. It needs a big block. Get my heat tool and embossing tray out. We're going to use white embossing powder. That's clear. Here's the white. And where's the heat gun? Get it plugged in before I get embossing powder on that. Okay. Can you see our little piece of vellum? Ink up our stamp. Make it good and sticky. Putting the lid on it so that I don't put powder on the ink pad. All right, I'm going to lay that in the chair so it's behind me. It's going to be really pretty. I haven't heat embossed on vellum, so we're going to see how it works. Right? Nope. My little part on the F and the Y. Okay. I'm just going to put the lid on this. I'll clean the tray out in just a minute. Let me set it over here so I don't blow it around with the heat tool. I usually have my hair up, so it doesn't bother me. Sorry about that. Grab a pencil. There we go. All right, this might get a little loud. Blow it away from you so you don't burn your fingers, and you can do it from the bottom of your cardstock or the top. I'm going to try to tilt it so that you can watch it turn. It melts it really quick on this vellum, it looks like. That's really pretty. I'm going to set this in the window so that it doesn't. That's really pretty, guys. All right. And now I'm going to put that on our card base. Somebody said that Stampin' Seal Plus doesn't show. So let's try that theory. Put up. If it does, we'll cut some of those flowers. It does. I can see it. Actually, I can see it before I put it on. You can barely see where it's holding that onto the card base. But look, you can see those flowers through that. Isn't that pretty? Let's add some bling. Want to do butterflies? Can't find my butterflies. My butterflies have flown away. Like, they really took flight. We can open another pack. I'll find the other ones on the desk, I'm sure. Because this spot is a little bigger where I put more adhesive on there. I'm definitely going to put one there. It'll kind of hide it a little. It's hard to see if you're just looking at it. So let's throw a couple more butterflies around this. Come over there. My embellishments don't want to play nice. There we go. And now let's put a little one up here. That is a cute card, if I do say so myself. My favorite technique of all is heat embossing. All right, let's pick another sentiment from this set and do You're on My Mind and in My Heart. And let's get another color. And let's do a little bit of layering. What color do we want to use? It's fall, so I want to stay, let's go in the regals. Let's do Gorgeous Grape. I haven't stamped on Gorgeous Grape in a while. And let's make a couple of layers. Block, not big enough. Set that to the side. Score it at 4 1/4. Set it at 5 1/2. Oops. Put that over there so I don't get. And now let's do Highland Heather. And we're going to cut this one at 5 1/4. And 4. And then I'm going to do a basic white layer at 4 3/4. By 3 3/4. Nope, that's too short. Got ahead of myself. All right. It needs to be 4. I did 4 3/4. By 3 1/2. That's where I messed up. 4 3/4. 3 1/2. That way I've got a larger border around that. And now, where is my stamp? Got too much stuff. I'm afraid that my little tower of Pisa over here is going to fall. That needs to be 2 1/2 by 3. 3. And now my, Highland Heather is going to be 3 1/2 by 3. Perfect. All right. New pieces over here. And now we are going to, I don't think I have any. Yes. Haha. Gorgeous Grape. Let me show you how to do this if you don't have the correct color. Or if, because white doesn't really show up on white. I don't want this white powder in here. I need to put it away. Stampin' Up does sell these little trays again with an embossing buddy and all that fun stuff. It's a tool, wonderful tool. They are in the annual catalog, but I do not know what page they're on. Putting its little plug back in there. Lid back on the white powder. That's old embossing powder. It lasts for a long, long time. All right. We are going to heat emboss on this. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp in the, put my sentiment, put Versamark on the sentiment. All good and sticky. And then I'm going to stamp on the Gorgeous Grape ink pad. The Versamark will not hurt that. Then I'm going to stamp on my piece of basic white. It's upside down, but that's okay because it's not on anything yet. And then I'm going to get quickly my clear embossing powder. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the over here out of the way. Screw the lid back on. We don't want any unhappy accidents. The lid, close that up. Time to heat emboss. You see how that's kind of dull? Let's make it shiny. You can hold your piece of cardstock with tweezers so you don't burn your fingers. See how it's changing it? Let me grab my tweezers. Can you see how it's changing? All right, I believe that's got it. Over in the window so it doesn't burn anything. And now I'm going to grab my Gorgeous Grape and I'm going to stamp, put a little, this is like a 2, I don't remember what it's called. But I wanted to get the sentiment on there to start with so that I could know where it all was. I'm going to get the Gorgeous Grape and I'm going to use that same flower from Two Tone Florals. And I'm going to stamp around on here. When I was at my craft fair this weekend, I saw some of the cards that I absolutely loved. And it's like, let's just do one of those. Very similar layout. Yeah, you can still see in my ink pad, I think I can see it where I stamped in Versamark. But again, the Versamark is okay on there. It won't hurt your ink pad. So this one, I'm going to layer on this little piece of Highland Heather. I put some adhesive on there, and this time we're not going to put it on our clothes to take away some of the sticky. And then we're going to layer up this card. On the back of this, I always turn the cardstock over. It doesn't matter if it's got anything stamped on it or not. I just turn it over because it's got a front and back, right? And now this piece, I know that this is the top. Let's put some adhesive on the back of this piece of Highland Heather. And you just kind of layer it up right here, and that gives it an amazing effect. I like that. Let's put some butterflies on here. Let's stick one right there. How about that? So it looks like we're going with a purple blue theme. So let's get one more card and let's do that same tech. No, we're going to do a different technique. Actually, going to do a thank you card. So purplish or blue. Let's go with blueberry bushel. No. Let's do starry sky. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. Probably not white. Okay, starry sky. Score it at 4 1/4. Cut it at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to do three and a half by 2 3/4. I can't probably wouldn't remember that, so I'm just writing it down. That needs to be basic white. Use those pieces. Okay. Three and a half. Two and 3/4. Do Orchid Oasis on top of that. We're going to make this be 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Ah, it should have been 3. Good thing there's more pieces of scrap in there, right? Okay, 3 3/4. Actually, let's do the 3 o'clock or the 3 first. 3 3/4. That works. And we're going to stamp that. Actually, while I have Gorgeous Grape on it, let's go ahead and stamp a card for the inside of that since that's dark. And we'll grab one for Orchid Oasis and one for Starry Sky. Gorgeous Grape. Stamp this inside. So there's no naked insides, and it's easier to see when you write on it to send it to your friends. Okay, that one's done. Let's give it a little clean before we stick it on the Orchid Oasis. This card is up this direction. That's real pretty, really pretty. Right. And let's go ahead and close that up. Starry Sky. It's darker than Orchid Oasis, so I don't mind just stamping on it. It's really dark. This will be our inside, so we don't forget it. We'll just have done all 3 of them at the same time. That right there for a minute. I want to stamp the background again, like I did on the first one. Let me grab the paper piercing mat. I think that's got it. Yep, we're good. Stamp off. I'll clean that in just a second. Let's stamp our sentiment. And we are going to use this Sending Warm Wishes. I like big chunky sentiments like this. And Mhm. So you can make your own background and then so here's our inside. I left it out so that it wouldn't give an extra little ridge on the front as I was stamping the background. There's that. Put this on the Orchid Oasis. I don't want to lay my cardstock in that and get it all sticky. Very simple cards tonight, but you know what? I feel like simple stamping is golden because it doesn't have to be really elaborate. I'm going to put that little guy right there. And stick one here. And if you wanted to, you could take your Wink of Stella and outline those the sentiment on there. That would be really pretty. So here are the 3 cards that we did tonight. If you like them and you want to place a $35 order, I will send you enough of the paper material to make these cards. If you spend $50 using the host code, I'll include some of the brush brass butterflies, a set of those. So thank you for watching. I will get this uploaded to a good picture of it uploaded to the YouTube channel as soon as I can this evening. And hope you had a good time. This is definitely stamping from the seat of your pants. Just like, but see, you don't have to have big, grand, elaborate ideas. These are beautiful cards that a lot of people would enjoy getting because they're hand stamped and they come from the heart. So I embossed on 2 of them and then just simple stamping, stamp, ink, and paper on the other one. I hope that you, if you're in the US, Thursday is Thanksgiving. I hope that you get to do something fun and spend the day with family and friends. Enjoy your weekend. Friday's Black Friday. Obviously, lots of things going on sale wise. So have a good weekend. Enjoy your week. I hope that you do something fun for yourself. And I'll see you next Monday. Remember, if you want these cards to make 2 of each, place a $35 order and I'll get them shipped out to you. If you place a $50 order using the host code, I'll include a pack of the brushed brass butterflies. How about that for a tongue twister? All right. Have a good night, everybody. I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.